If you seek an actress who ignited controversy during the 1950s and 60s, Anne Francis stands out. With her stunning beauty and captivating presence, she made a significant impact in a challenging Hollywood landscape. Her unique blend of striking looks and fearless personality earned her a devoted fan base and constant media attention. Anne's career was marked by groundbreaking roles that pushed boundaries, showcasing her talent and determination. She was not merely an actress, she embodied resilience, navigating the complexities of fame with grace. Her life was a roller coaster of triumphs and tribulations, revealing a spirit that refused to be subdued. As she faced professional setbacks and personal struggles, Anne's journey became a testament to her strength. Her story continues to inspire those who admire a life lived with authenticity and courage, reflecting the challenges and victories of a true legend. Born on September 16, 1930, in Ossining, New York, Anne Francis grew up in a modest yet supportive household that nurtured her early talents. From a young age, her striking looks and innate charm captured the attention of those around her. By the age of 7, she had already begun her journey into the world of modeling and made appearances on the radio, showcasing a precocious talent that hinted at her future in the entertainment industry. These formative experiences provided a solid foundation for her eventual transition to the silver screen, where she would become a well-known figure. However, her path to stardom was not without its challenges. As she navigated her burgeoning career, Anne faced the pressures of growing up in the public eye. This experience demanded a level of maturity that was beyond her years, forcing her to balance the demands of fame with the normal trials of adolescence. Growing up in a small-town environment instilled in her a grounded nature, which later became evident in her interactions with the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. This strong foundation helped her navigate the often tumultuous path of stardom, ensuring that she remained a force to be reckoned with in the industry. Anne Francis achieved what few young talents could in her era. She became one of the first child stars to lead her own television program. This milestone was particularly significant at a time when television was still a burgeoning medium. Her groundbreaking work on Broadway, including her role in the celebrated production of Lady in the Dark, where she portrayed a 12-year-old girl, cemented her reputation as a young artist with prodigious skill. Anne's natural charisma and impeccable work ethic set her apart from her peers, earning her roles that showcased her range and versatility. These early accomplishments were not only a testament to her undeniable talent, but also highlighted her ability to break barriers in a competitive and often male-dominated industry. They marked the beginning of a career that promised innovation, creativity, and enduring success. Her journey inspired many young performers and paved the way for future generations in the entertainment world. Anne's decision to sign with MGM seemed like the perfect launchpad for her ambitions, but it also brought unexpected challenges. Her role in Summer Holiday necessitated a move to California, a step that was pivotal for her career, but emotionally taxing. The bright lights and fast pace of Hollywood were a stark contrast to her life in New York. Despite her professional triumphs, Anne struggled with the cultural differences and pressures of Hollywood life. The industry often demanded a certain image and behavior which clashed with her personal values. After completing the film, she returned to New York, seeking solace in the familiarity of her roots. This period of her life was marked by introspection and a reevaluation of her priorities. She found comfort in the city that shaped her early career, allowing her to reconnect with her true self. Anne's temporary departure from Hollywood was a bold move, reflecting her determination to remain true to herself in an industry that often demanded conformity. Her struggle to balance personal happiness with professional success showcased her resilience and her unwavering commitment to authenticity. Facing the competitive and often ruthless nature of Hollywood early in her career, Anne Francis encountered significant challenges that tested her resolve. One particularly disheartening experience occurred when she lost the coveted role in The Snows of Kilimanjaro to the renowned actress Ava Gardner. This decision was not based on talent, but rather influenced by the complex studio politics of the time. Anne had already been cast for the role, but when Ava's suspension from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer was lifted, the studio opted to replace Anne with Ava. This incident was a bitter setback for Anne, forcing her to temporarily step away from Hollywood and return to New York to regroup and reassess her career. Instead of allowing this defeat to define her, Anne channeled her disappointment into a renewed determination to succeed. Her journey highlights the precariousness of a Hollywood career, where success often depended on factors beyond an actor's control. Despite these early challenges, Anne's perseverance and resilience ultimately ensured that she would find her place in an industry that valued not just talent, but also the ability to overcome adversity. During her time in Hollywood, Anne Francis faced significant challenges that tested her strength and determination. One of the most pivotal moments in her career came when she suffered a severe horse riding injury while filming Lydia Bailey. This accident posed a serious threat to her rising career, especially since the role demanded a high level of physical performance. The injury could have easily sidelined her, but Anne's resilience shone through. She committed herself to a rigorous recovery process, demonstrating an unwavering spirit that inspired those around her. Her determination paid off when she returned to the set, ready to tackle the demanding role. Anne delivered a performance that captivated audiences and critics alike, showcasing her versatility as an actress. The film's success not only solidified her reputation in the industry, but also highlighted her ability to overcome physical challenges. This chapter of her life became a powerful symbol of her strength, illustrating how she navigated the pressures of Hollywood while triumphing over adversity. It was a remarkable testament to her character and dedication, proving that her talent was matched only by her resolve to succeed against all odds. The glamorous life of a Hollywood star came at a significant cost for Anne Francis, as the unrelenting demands of fame began to take a toll on her health. Her breaking point came in a dramatic collapse at LaGuardia Airport, a moment that underscored the grueling nature of her schedule. In the days leading up to the incident, Anne had attended 6 high-profile parties in quick succession, balancing these social obligations with the rigorous demands of her career. The collapse led to her hospitalization, where she was treated for exhaustion and stress, revealing the extent of the pressures she faced as a public figure. This period marked a critical juncture in her life, prompting Anne to reevaluate her priorities and seek a healthier balance between her personal well-being and professional commitments. The incident served as a wake-up call, illustrating the challenges of navigating stardom in an industry that often demanded more than it gave. In 1952, Anne Francis married Bamlett Lawrence Price, a former World War II pilot who was pursuing a master's degree in Los Angeles. Their marriage began with promise, as both shared aspirations and mutual respect for each other's ambitions. However, their relationship faced significant challenges early on. Bamlett experienced a near-fatal bout of pneumonia, which required Anne to step into the role of his primary caregiver. This period highlighted her deep devotion and unwavering support for him during a critical time in his life. Despite her efforts to nurture their bond, the marriage began to show signs of strain. Anne found herself increasingly frustrated by a lack of understanding and support for her demanding career in Hollywood. This struggle to balance her professional ambitions with her personal life ultimately led to their divorce. This chapter in Anne's life illustrated the difficulties many women face when trying to juggle personal relationships with their professional goals. Her experience reflected a broader narrative of resilience and determination as she sought to remain true to her passions while navigating the complexities of marriage. Anne Francis's personal life was often in the spotlight, as she navigated a series of high-profile relationships after her divorce. Among her notable romances were John Lupton, Bill Holmes, Liam Sullivan, and Brad Dexter, each representing different phases of her life. These relationships were not just fleeting encounters, they were significant connections that shaped her experiences and personal growth. Anne's collaboration with director Herman Hoffman, who was significantly older than her, added another dimension to her career and personal journey. Together, they produced 3 films, including the critically acclaimed Mystery of Misty Creek, which further cemented Anne's standing as a versatile and talented actress. While many of her relationships were characterized by their tumultuous nature, they also highlighted Anne's quest for meaningful connections in a world that often prioritized image over authenticity. Her ability to balance her personal life with a demanding career demonstrated her resilience and adaptability, solidifying her legacy as a woman who lived life on her terms, embracing both its joys and challenges with equal grace. In 1960, Anne Francis entered her second marriage with Dr. Robert Abeloff, which, despite its initial promise, quickly became a turbulent chapter in her life. The union lasted less than a year, marked by significant disagreements and misunderstandings that Anne later described as stemming from Dr. Abeloff's impossible nature. The relationship deteriorated, leading to a highly publicized legal battle that captured public attention. Anne's decision to file for divorce on the grounds of extreme cruelty was particularly bold, especially during a time when societal norms often discourage women from speaking out against their husbands. This courageous act highlighted her determination to assert her independence and prioritize her well-being. The court upheld her claims, granting her the divorce and showcasing her strength in a challenging situation. This experience not only illustrated her resilience, but also solidified her reputation as a trailblazer, both in her personal life and in the entertainment industry, where she refused to conform to the expectations placed upon women. In a pioneering decision that challenged societal conventions, Anne Francis adopted a 7-month-old child, Margaret West, in 1970 as a single mother. During an era when unmarried women faced significant obstacles to adoption, particularly in California, Anne's successful bid to become a mother highlighted her determination to create a family on her own terms. Raising Margaret alone in a modest one-story house in Brentwood, California, Anne dedicated herself fully to providing a nurturing and loving environment for her daughter. She embraced motherhood with the same passion and commitment that had characterized her acting career. This decision marked a turning point in her life, as Anne stepped away from major acting roles to focus on her family. Her pioneering choice to adopt as a single mother not only reflected her personal courage, but also paved the way for others, challenging outdated notions about family structures and a woman's ability to thrive independently. Anne's journey into motherhood was a testament to her strength and resilience, showing that love and dedication can create a family, regardless of societal expectations. As Anne Francis entered her later years, she experienced a significant shift in her priorities. Moving away from the bright lights of Hollywood, she focused on personal projects and her family. Her entrepreneurial spirit shone through when she launched a company dedicated to producing rodeos, showcasing her diverse interests and willingness to explore new ventures beyond acting. This new chapter in her life was marked by a desire for simplicity and tranquility. She relocated to Palm Desert, California, where she embraced a quieter lifestyle, finding peace in the serene desert environment. Eventually, she made the decision to enter a retirement home in Santa Barbara, where she could spend her final years in comfort and peace. Although she was no longer actively working in the film industry, Anne Francis remained an iconic figure, her influence enduring in Hollywood. This period of her life represented a graceful transition into retirement, where she prioritized her health and personal happiness, leaving behind a legacy as one of Hollywood's most resilient and inspiring stars. Anne Francis's life was a fascinating journey filled with remarkable achievements and personal challenges. She gained fame in the 1950s and 60s, captivating audiences with her roles in films and television. Her performance in the classic movie Forbidden Planet showcased her talent and beauty, making her a household name. Despite her success, Anne faced the harsh realities of Hollywood, where typecasting and industry pressures often overshadowed her accomplishments. She fought against these limitations, taking on diverse roles that highlighted her versatility as an actress. As the years went by, Anne's career experienced ups and downs, reflecting the unpredictable nature of fame. She dealt with personal struggles, including health issues and the loss of loved ones, which tested her resilience. Yet, through it all, she maintained a spirit of authenticity and courage. Her story is not just about the glitz of Hollywood, but also about the strength it takes to navigate life's challenges. Anne Francis remains a symbol of determination, inspiring many with her legacy of talent and tenacity.